Coming up today on The Link.
We have an interview with Elizabeth Andrew, Meals on Wheels, and an interview with Mr. Personality.
And an interview with Kris Youman, and we will hear EmilyStilwell of Lady in the Lake. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Mark Whitlock.
And I'm Lana Modley. Welcome to The Link. Today we have Elizabeth Andrew from Meals on Wheels, also Kris Youman, and Mr. Personality from the Downtown Square.
Absolutely.
So we have a lot going on today.
We'll hear some entertainment.
We are. EmilyStilwell of Lady in the Lake is going to perform for us today, so we have a big show. And this week it was Super Bowl week last week. We've got a lot going on in town. The weather, oh my gosh, what did we have last week? Snow, rain, cold, warm. It can't decide what it's going to do.
Polar vortex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Whatever, right?
That's right. That's right.
We have a lot going on. Stay with us today for a lot more on The Link. Don't go away.
In 1948, cable television originated as a community antenna erected high on a mountaintop for better TV reception. By 1962, the number of cable television companies in America grew to over 800. 10 years later, the first pay TV network was launched, and the rest is history. Cable's steady growth and innovation changed the way we watch TV forever.
Change the way you watch TV forever with digital cable TV from Newlink and get tons of HD channels and access to free video on demand. Call today.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features.
Newlink, your local connection to the best technology in town.
Listen, did y'all get the letter last week that Newlink sent out about the new digital transition thing they're doing?
I threw that thing away.
It only took me 5 minutes to fill it out. And they're going to add a whole lot more channels when everybody responds.
You could even win a new TV. Lord knows this guy needs one.
Well, how can I get another form?
Just go down to Newlink's office on the square or get on the webpage.
Visit newlinktv.com and fill out your form.
Welcome back to The Link. If you've ever driven in downtown Newnan and you've seen a dapper-dressed man standing on the corner wishing everyone a smile and seeing him with a rose and a red cane, that's Mr. Personality. I'm with him today on the corner of Temple Avenue and Dixon Street, and he is here to tell us all about what brought him to Newnan. Mr. Personality, you are the best-dressed guy in Newnan.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
Sure.
I come to Newnan because I want to be next to my VA. I was when I first came here, I went to Fayetteville, and it was a very beautiful, very nice town. But there's a lot more people here, and I just find that I have really made the right choice by coming here because people have been so friendly and so nice.
That is awesome. Now, the little get-up that you've got going on really gets everyone's attention. And when you lived in Florida, it's my understanding that you weren't known as Mr. Personality down there.
Well,
you had a tagline called Mr. Butthead, which meant you weren't very nice.
That's correct. I was more Mr. Butthead than I was Mr. Personality. And as a joke, one day I decided to have a button made up that said Mr. Personality.
Just as a joke.
As a joke. And then one day I got to thinking, why didn't I become Mr. Personality? And I've been working on that ever since.
It's hard, isn't it?
It is, but I'm having a lot more fun. It took me almost 20 years to get to this point.
Oh, wow.
And I'm having a lot more fun, and it's a lot easier now that I'm in a very photo place, such as Newnan, where everybody's encouraged me to just be myself.
Good.
You know, and I have lots of, I wave at people and they wave back, and my biggest critic is my older sister.
Oh.
She's not very fond of Mr. Personality, but then she likes to stay in the background.
Okay.
But everybody else have accepted me with open arms, so to speak. And,
that's great. Well, you know, it's nice as we come by the square and you are advertising for Truman's Barbecue, or we're here on Dixon and Temple and you're advertising the herb shop. It's nice for you to be so happy and jovial, and you want everybody to smile or honk, right?
That's right. Well, I have a energy, and I'm on a spiritual journey, and I think that shines true in my behavior and my attitude and everything that I do. I hope it does.
I think it does. And you live off of Jackson Street, and so a lot of people pick you up because you don't have a car. So as you walk into town every day, right?
Well, I have and you're an example of that yourself.
I did pick you up one day.
And the thing is I have a game I play. I had to pick up my newspaper that I want to read at breakfast time at the gas station on the way up here. And so I tried to get to the gas station and pick up our newspaper before I can catch a ride. And most of the time I don't get there.
You don't make it.
I don't make it. I have to get my newspaper from the library when I get done with my breakfast.
Now, how much do you work?
I work on good weather. I have a job for 6 days a week. 3 days for the barbecue place, as you know, Truman's Barbecue on 24 West Ball Street, and he's open now on Sundays.
Oh, good. I didn't realize that.
So you'll be seeing me up here on Sundays whenever in good weather.
That's super, because when churches are over, that's super. They can go down to Truman's and have lunch.
And I can fit right in.
You could. You look like you just came from church.
Well, maybe I might be able to take up church a little early.
You could do that.
And then go out there and do my job.
Now today you're working for the herb shop, right?
Today I am. The herb shop is right over there in that little yellow building, and the lady that works there, her name is Karen Williams, and she's very knowledgeable in anything that you want to do with herbs.
Yes.
And she has brochures that she'll be more than happy to hand out, and you can get your freshest herbs. You can get the real deal in the original form, or you can get the one in the capsules.
Very good. Well, now what information or what advice could you give to people in Newnan that may not understand what you're doing?
Oh, I wouldn't know any advice I could give them. It's just that basically I'm just trying to be a friendly individual, and I'm trying to get people to be more spontaneous as I am. I would love it for people that had the time to pull up anywhere I happen to be at when they see me on the corner.
And just stop and chat.
Just stop and chat, bring the children with. I'll even show them my silly hat trick.
Oh!
Would you like to see my silly hat trick?
Sure. Would you like me to hold your rose and your cane?
Well, certainly.
Okay.
Well, now, you know, the thing is, you notice that there's nothing in the hat, because if it was, it'll all fall out. And I usually approach 2-year-olds and up. And then I'll go abracadabra, kazoom, ta-da!
The bunny.
Yeah, and if they're close enough, I tell them bunny kisses. and that's the reason I call it my silly hat trick.
Very nice. And they don't see that bunny in there, so they think you're really a magician.
That's right. In fact, I have a lot of people in my neighborhood where I live at call me the Magic Man.
Oh.
You know, or there goes the Magic Man. So I'm having it's one big adventure. I'm having a ball.
Good.
And you just, to me, it's evidence that God is working in my life.
Well, that is awesome. I'm so glad you took time out today from the herb shop to be with us and to share the good news and your smile once again.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today with me and Mr. Personality. When you see him on the square or out here with on Temple and Dixon Street, you honk and smile and wave. I know he'll love it. Thanks, and we'll be right back with more on the Lane.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features.
NewLink, your local connection to the best technology in town.
You know that NewLink is going all digital. Are you ready?
Sugar, I was born ready. I've already sent that sheet in. and I expect to win that big TV.
Now you tell all your friends the sooner they get that form in, the faster we can get the upgrade done and get all those new HD channels.
You bet. I'll call them right away. Sports is a lot better on HD than in person.
You bet. For more information, visit newlinktv.com.
Welcome back to The Link. We're delighted to welcome back to the set of The Link. They've been here before, Kris Youman. Kris is an event organizer for the Blues Plate Special Concert that's coming up that's going to benefit Meals on Wheels. And we're going to talk, Kris, about that in just a little while. We're going to talk first with Elizabeth Andrew. Elizabeth is a board member of Meals on Wheels.
Of Coweta.
Of Coweta. Of Coweta. We welcome both of you back to The Link. Elizabeth, start us out by helping us understand the mission of Meals on Wheels. What a tremendous organization.
Thank you. Meals on Wheels is about more than just meals. Okay. We have a three-pronged approach, if you will. Our primary mission is to serve meals to frail, homebound older adults who cannot prepare meals for themselves. But we also offer two other services. We offer handyman services and friendly visitor services. All three work together to help people remain in their own homes for as long as possible. So our overriding mission is to help people age in place to stay at their own homes for as long as possible and avoid admission to a long-term care facility if possible.
Okay. Elizabeth, talk a little bit about the need. What's the need for that service in Coweta County?
Well, the need is large and the need is growing. Okay. I can't give you a precise number of the people who need our services, but I can tell you it is somewhere between 200 and 300 people. Okay. We can't identify all of those people right now because so many people don't know about our services and don't know how to request our services. We currently serve 50 clients. Okay. And we have plans to double that and triple that hopefully within the next year or year and a half. And we're able to do that by a new and different way of delivering meals.
So does that give us a greater range that
yes.
we can serve? Coweta County is big geographically.
Yes.
Does this technology, this delivery system, does it help us reach
yes.
more parts of the county? That's
been one of our main problems is not being able to reach out to the most remote areas of the county. Harrelson, Grantville, Moreland, Arnco-Sargent. These areas have people who desperately need our services, but we haven't been able to do that before now. By having frozen meal service, we can deliver once a week to those people, okay. Perhaps 5 meals and hopefully eventually 7 meals per week. Once a week to the more remote areas of the county. Right now we serve 4 areas, 3 routes in Noonan and 1 route in Sonoy, but there's so many more people that need us. And yes, by having this meal packaging process in place, a way to freeze meals and have them ready, we'll be able to serve more people, more meals.
Elizabeth, partnering with other nonprofits in the community seems to be the wave of the future. We hear this from more nonprofit organizations. How's the relationship been with Bridging the Gap?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Allison Wallace and her staff are great, and they've welcomed us and are making it possible for us to do what we're wanting to do. And they have hired someone, a chef, that prepares the meals. We have volunteers that package them, and we have a marvelous relationship with Bridging the Gap. And without them, we could not have done this.
We're going to wrap up this segment. We'll be back in the next segment to talk about the Blues Plate Special Concert. Elizabeth Andrew, board member, Meals on Wheels. Thank you, Kris Youman, event organizer for the Blues Plate Special Concert to benefit Meals on Wheels. You stay tuned. The Link will be right back.
You know that New Link is going all digital. Are you ready?
Sugar, I was born ready. I've already sent that sheet in, and I expect to win that big TV.
Now you tell all your friends the sooner they get that form in, the faster we can get the upgrade done and get all those new HD channels.
You bet. I'll call them right away. Sports is a lot better on HD than in person.
You bet.
For more information, visit newlinktv.com.
Oscar, hurry! They're watching New Link Digital Cable again.
All right. I love it when they channel surf.
Ha! Good one. A 200-channel ocean of programming.
Nice.
More movies, more sports, more science, more entertainment.
Plus tons of HBO, Showtime, and Stars.
I could get hooked.
That's not funny. Digital cable from New Link. Upgrade today for only $15 more per month.
Oh, look, Emerald's cooking seafood.
Ooh, hope it's nobody we know.
Welcome back to The Link. We're delighted to welcome back to the set Elizabeth Andrew, board member, Meals on Wheels, Kris Youman, event organizer for the Blues Plate Special Concert to benefit Meals on Wheels. Kris, Blues Plate Special Concert, when is it? Where is it?
It's going to be March 1st, Saturday night at 8, probably about 7 o'clock we're going to try to start. Maybe closer to 8 o'clock we'll really get rolling. Doors will open at 7, and it's $10 to get in. And there will be door prizes, and from what we've been collecting, it's going to be a great variety of door prizes for everyone.
Where will the event be held?
At the Alamo.
The Alamo.
And the Alamo has always been great for events, fundraising, and so we're happy to have it there again this year. We had one in 2012.
Great, great. So this is not the first time you've done this.
No, it's not. And the first one we had in 2012 was a success, and we just felt like we wanted to do another one and help Meals on Wheels. So,
So how do people get tickets to the event?
Well,
should they buy tickets in advance? Do they walk up and buy tickets? How do they do
They
that?
can, but it's probably better just to come on in, you know, and bring everyone that you know to help support this great cause. And it is $10, and for $10 there's so many bands and so much talent, and it's just going to be a really fun night.
So talk about that talent in those bands. Who's going to be performing?
Well, I've handpicked these bands, and the Blues Plate Special is about the blues as far as the music goes. The last time we had a variety of bands and genres, and this time it's the blues. So we have 2 headlining acts, Eric Culberson from Savannah, Georgia, who is just amazing. I will tell you that he's my brother, but I'm not biased on that.
Okay.
And also Barry Richmond from Atlanta, who has played down before for the first one we had, and he's just wonderful, and he and his band. And then
Elizabeth, we're going to make sure to get Kris to perform. Is that going to happen?
Of course, that goes without saying.
All right.
Well,
the
Kris Youman's band will be performing first, more of a country blues, you know, than the other types of blues. But we also have Leonard Washington, which is a great local blues band, and I'm really happy that they agreed to do this show. Also, EmilyStilwell, who's playing on the show today, and Tony Sims, the great Tony Sims, with Doug Keys. So it's just going to be fabulous.
So organizing an event like this, how do you get these groups together? You've got bands coming from all across Georgia.
Right, from Savannah, from Atlanta, and also locally. And that's what I was trying to do, is make sure we included our local bands, but also bring in, you know, a couple of other bands that were really notable also. So,
have these bands played in the concert in 2012? Have you played with them before?
Well, Barry Richmond has, and you know, is a good friend, and just agreed to come down and help us. And also Eric, you know, I was happy to do it, so he's bringing his band. And I just, you know, I know a lot of these people personally, but some of them I don't, and I appreciate them coming in and helping. I think everyone that sees the concert will say, I can't believe I just saw all of that talent here, you know, in one place and one night for such a great cause. So I'm very excited.
Outstanding. Elizabeth, how important is this fundraiser for Meals on Wheels? You're a charitably funded organization. How important is this?
Oh, these kinds of fundraisers are vital, and I'm so glad that Kris reached out to us in 2012 and said that she wanted to do this. And she and her band have been named community partners with Meals on Wheels because of their commitment to wanting to help us help the older folks in this county that need food.
I'm sorry, Kris, the impetus for you guys to get involved and to help. Why are you doing this?
Well, I've always felt pulled to do some sort of community service, even on a small scale. I think it's very important in whatever talent or service that you can provide. And so with me, it's music. So that's where I feel I can kind of help out a little bit.
And you're able to rally these other bands for the
right,
same reason.
Right. And I'm trying to promote really well and hoping that everyone will just come out and be a part of this. So.
Great. So help me, as we wrap it up here, help me understand again specifics about the event.
Okay.
Where is it? When is it? How much does it cost? How do people get a ticket?
Okay. At the Alamo in downtown Youman. It's $10 at the door, March 1st. Doors will open at 7 and we'll start probably at 8. Okay. And they can get tickets as they come in. There'll be door prizes, which are fabulous.
Great. Elizabeth, Meals on Wheels depends on fundraisers like this. Give us a final, as we leave this segment, talk with us about the importance of Meals on Wheels to this community.
The importance is critical. The meal that we serve our folks sometimes is the only meal they have to eat that day.
You know what? We couldn't say it better to wrap it up here. We appreciate Elizabeth Andrew, board member, Meals on Wheels, the Kris Youman's Band, and event organizer for the Blues Plate special concert to benefit Meals on Wheels on March the 1st. Thank you both for being here today. You stay tuned. EmilyStilwell from Lady of the Lake is going to perform just after this segment. Stay tuned to the link.
Looking for fast? This European sports car hits 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Price $1.7 million. Nice. Or the F-22 Raptor, top speed Mach 2. Cost $142 million. Sweet. Then there's Newlink high-speed internet. With download speeds up to 30 megabits per second, it's perfect for downloading music, sharing pictures, even streaming video. Starting at $19.99 per month for 12 months. Awesome. Newlink high-speed internet. If you're looking for fast, look no further. In 1948, cable television originated as a community antenna erected high on a mountaintop for better TV reception. By 1962, the number of cable television companies in America grew to over 800. 10 years later, the first pay TV network was launched, and the rest is history. Cable's steady growth and innovation changed the way we watch TV forever.
Change the way you watch TV forever with digital cable TV from Newlink and get tons of HD channels and access to free video on demand. Call today.
Now let's listen to EmilyStilwell of Lady of the Lake.
How could they let you go? How's everything up in heaven? I would like to know why did you trade heaven for all these earthly things? Why didn't you hide your little head? Oh, baby, why'd you drop your wings? Have they missed you? Can you get back in? Or if I'd kiss you, could it be a sin? I'm just only human. so divine. Why did you leave here behind, little angel of mine? I missed you. Can you get back in? Or if I'd kiss you, would it be a sin? No, I just not human, and you are so divine. Why did you leave here behind, little angel mine? When did you leave here behind, little angel mine?
In 1948, cable television originated as a community antenna erected high on a mountaintop for better TV reception. By 1962, the number of cable television companies in America grew to over 800. 10 years later, the first pay TV network was launched, and the rest is history. Cable's steady growth and innovation changed the way we watch TV forever.
Change the way you watch TV forever with digital cable TV from New Link and get tons of HD channels and access to free video on demand. Call today.
Thank you for joining us today on The Link. We want to thank our guests, Elizabeth Andrew from Meals on Wheels and Kris Youman, for talking about their upcoming fundraiser and the concert they're going to have.
Some great music on the show
Yes,
today.
EmilyStilwell from Lady of the Lake did a great song. So.
Mr. Personality, maybe more than a smile at a time.
Maybe more than
around
a
the
smile.
community.
Yes, he's such a great guy to have on the square to get everyone to smile and get in a good mood. We want to encourage everyone to go to CambridgeHouseOnline.com and check out the fundraiser they're going to have for the Cambridge House on February the 14th, which is Valentine's Day.
Oscar night's coming up.
March 1st. It's on Saturday night this year, so we want to make sure that everyone knows of that change and it benefits the Boys and Girls Club here in Coweta County.
You bet, and that's going to be at the Noonan Center.
It is going to be at the Noonan Center. So thank you so much for joining us this week. We hope you have a good week and stay tuned for more next week. Have a great one.
Thank you. Have a great week.